Imagine wearing Jafar's costume, rubbing Genie's lamp, and stepping out of the Cave of Wonders all in one afternoon. That was my experience when Disney on Broadway invited me behind the scenes of Aladdin on Broadway at the historic New Amsterdam Theater in Times Square. The day began with a fascinating look at the theater's history. We learned that the women's restroom was originally a men's cigar lounge, and that so much of the lobby's architecture had been once spray painted over before Disney carefully restored it. When Disney acquired the theater in 1996, live entertainment in New York was still largely centered around 14th Street, making 42nd Street a more affordable investment at the time. Crazy, right? The theater features stunning hand-painted details and Tiffany glass ceilings, along with the symbolic figure of Lady Progress, whose two eyes represent looking towards both the future and progress. After exploring the theater's history, we got an exclusive look at how the magic of Aladdin comes to life. We watched a scene change for the iconic Cave of Wonders, and then headed backstage to see the costumes up close, including Aladdin, Jasmine's, and Jafar's. I even got to try on Jafar's costume, and according to Jafar himself, I might have done the role justice. I could really feel my evil powers kicking in. We also took photos by the stage and toured the prop area where we met the current Aladdin. At one point, I may or may not have picked up one of the lamps that I was not supposed to touch, but eventually we were invited on stage to hold the actual lamp used in the production. Standing on stage and experiencing that set up close truly felt like stepping into the story. At one point, Genie even appeared, making the moment feel even more magical. It was such a surreal and joyful experience to see the artistry, craftsmanship, and talent that brings Aladdin on Broadway to life every single night. Thank you so much to Disney on Broadway for inviting me to experience this unforgettable afternoon, because as a South Asian girl who grew up loving the story of Aladdin, it was incredibly meaningful to witness the magic behind the scenes and celebrate a story that reflects so much of our culture on such an iconic stage.